This is RadioOnFire.com, home of the His and Hers show, with talk from a male and female point of view. Now, here are your hosts, Diamond K and Mrs. Sweet Tea.
This is RadioOnFire.com, giving you more talk, more news, and more music. His and Hers TV. I am the him.
And I am the her.
Obviously, yours truly, Diamond K, the lovely Mrs. Sweet Tea. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
What the hell is so funny? Okay, the new tagline, right? Is that it? Okay. All right, so where have you been?
Where you been?
I'm here every day.
Oh.
Every day I'm here.
I've been at home.
Okay. It's a married life. How's the married life, by the way?
It's awesome. I can't complain.
I was going to get married one day.
You should do it.
I don't know. I don't
Don't
know.
change your mind.
I don't know.
Marriage is good.
Is
you
it?
just got to marry the right person.
Yeah. How do you know? Did you marry the right person?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that you married the right person?
Because he's my best friend.
Like a song?
She used to be the one that you trusted. She used to be... No.
Did you see the hand thing?
Ooh, yeah.
Of course.
That's an inside joke.
Right. That's an inside joke. Now, we're supposed to be here every Saturday at 2 p.m.
We're here every other Saturday at 2 p.m.
Right. Okay. So that's good. So a lot of things going on. A lot of things I want to talk about. I want to talk first. We talk relationship stuff a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, we were talking. You said about patterns. So when a man and a woman date,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the guy has this little ritual. The woman has a ritual. If they deviate from the normal pattern,
The woman's going to pick it up.
what is that about?
Because when you start dating someone, you should never have a pattern. Because as soon as you break that pattern, she's going to think that you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. And let me tell you what your pattern is that men tend to have.
Okay.
Every morning you send a good morning text. Good morning.
Okay.
Then you'll do the afternoon. How's your day been going? Yada, yada.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you guys might see each other after work is over or whatever it is. But that's how you have a pattern. When you text or call a person at a certain time of the day, it's a pattern. So when you don't send that good morning text, that means you was sleeping with a bitch last night. And that's why you ain't send me, because you had to let that girl go out the door and you had to get yourself together. Or the good night text. It's a pattern. So if I miss my good night text, it's because you were doing something. And we weren't together, that means you were doing something.
I have come to see that what you're saying is true. It doesn't make sense, though, okay? Because here's the thing. Like, we're not a machine, so we can do different stuff. Like, sometimes you want to switch it up, right? Sometimes you do different things.
Like what, though?
Okay, let's say that you talk to somebody on the phone. You used to talking to them at the end of the night, right? And let's say that you don't talk to them.
No, that's the biggest error.
But let's say that you don't talk. But listen, let's say that you don't talk to them. Let's say that you don't talk to them.
That's the bigger error right there. Like afternoon, like if you mess the pattern up in the afternoon, you may get by. But that night text or conversation.
But that's fine. But here's the thing: what if the person's going through something?
Then let me know.
No. I'll give you a scenario. Okay, I'll give you a scenario.
Oh, and that's why you didn't call me, because I'm going through something?
Right.
Well, send me a text saying that.
Now here's the thing. Okay, so let's say that you're used to talking to somebody on the phone at night, right? And let's say they're going through a family tragedy, right? Family tragedy. Now, during this family tragedy, which is happening right now, family getting together. I'm talking like a death in the family kind of tragedy, right? Mm-hmm. So they say, I'm going to call you. Mm-hmm. And they don't call you.
Okay.
But you understand, because there's a death going on, like it's a raw thing, right? So you say good night to the person. Yeah. Like a good night text, right? Now, and then you go about doing the stuff you're doing, getting ready, for bed and that kind of stuff. And let's say they call you and you don't answer the phone right then, right? Say it takes you 10 minutes, and then you call them right back. And then you're on the phone for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a different pattern? What's different about that? It's like kind of normal to me. I don't know. Tell me. Is it me or am I crazy? No? What? Why you giving me these?
You broke the pattern.
Yeah, okay. But, I don't know.
Women get used to a certain pattern.
I don't know.
And when you step out that pattern or do something that's not in that pattern, we're going to question it. Not saying that we thinking that you're doing something, but we're going to question it.
From the scenario that I'm talking about, she thinks that
Okay.
She's crazy. So,
but we're going to question
about that.
We're going to question it.
Yeah, but why? So it's like, so this turns to, you was fucking some bitch, and you know what I mean? Why was you in the shower? And what's going on? Oh, you still in the shower now, like days later? It's just kind of crazy to me.
So you got to nip that in the butt.
How do you nip it in the butt?
Just let her know, like, let's not. Things are going good.
That's true.
Let's not deviate to over there.
Yeah, but then the lady's gonna say that the man deviated.
No, you need no.
Well, let me say this. If a person turns over a new leaf and changes things and makes an attempt, I think that should be acknowledged.
Does that person know that you're doing this?
Oh, no.
Because you don't communicate shit. So.
What do you mean I don't communicate?
You don't communicate.
I don't?
No.
I'm not going to say that it's rare that I don't talk about personal situations, but I think I'm a good communicator.
Okay.
About stuff. Okay, actually, maybe I'm not the best communicator when it comes to relationship stuff.
That's why you haven't had one since 1988.
Okay. Here's the thing. My story, I told it to a large degree in the book.
Right.
You Are Not the Father, available on Amazon now.
He's a sonless man.
Sonless man. Childless father, parent, whatever. Okay. So, and I talked about that.
Right.
So, in my life, I had a wild life.
Mm-hmm.
I reached a point where I thought I had a child. Child's born. I embraced the child. I still love the child. Okay. Now, but it's not my blood child. Find out, all that kind of stuff. So as this whole thing comes to pass, the child has his father, mother, all that kind of stuff. I'm not involved in that scenario.
Are they together now?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about the two parents. No, they're not. They're not together. But he's not married.
Oh,
okay. So but then no, they're not going to be together. But my thing is that whole situation, my being in the child's life, being the child's father, was built on a lie. Mm-hmm. I have now come to realize that and accept that she knew that I was not the child's father.
But she knew that she came from a good family.
Right.
And that you were going to do what you were supposed to do. Here, I have a question for you. Women sometimes carry a lot of baggage from their old relationships, like trust issues and, making accusations when you do things, when they start dating another person.
Right.
When you get into a relationship, and if you get that person pregnant, are you going to have issues thinking that maybe that child is not yours?
Okay, so let me say this. I'm not having any children.
Why?
I don't want any children.
But you make a good dad.
I did that. I've already done that.
Diamond,
and so
can't do that.
What I can do is I can be the stepfather of the year.
Don't nobody want no stepfather.
Sure. all these the scenarios
Diamond,
where
why wouldn't you want to have your own child if you have an opportunity?
I've had opportunities, and the opportunities that I actually had, I did not partake in those, right? So here's the thing, right? Here's the irony of things. I believe I'm being paid back for things that I've done. Now, in the scenario, here's how it is. So I'm getting return for things that I've done. Wrong that I've done comes back. I do believe that the world is round, right? So I'm going to be real with you right now. The children who I actually had, okay, we're going to have real talk now. I terminated those, right? The ones who were really my children, those, we went to the what do you call it, abortion clinic, right? I'm just gonna put it out there. Now the child who is not mine, we have that child, right? So this means that this is for stuff that I've done. Exactly.
Dominic.
So this is yes. I'm just putting it out
how
there.
many people live that situation though?
A lot, but they don't raise the child. So the time that they decide to do it, the way the universe works usually doesn't happen at high. You know that child you raised, that's not your kid. You know what I mean? That it usually doesn't happen that way. It usually like they'll terminate and then they'll have their actual kid. You know what I mean? No, not me. You know why? I don't know. I've probably done some fucked up things to people. So I decide to turn over a new leaf.
Okay.
And
but if you did.
Okay. If I did what?
If you did decide to have another child,
she's back to that again.
Would you have an issue? Would you?
I wouldn't have an issue because I'm not having any children.
So you're not going to answer the question. That's what you tell me.
Okay, you're saying if.
Yeah, if.
If I had a child, look, hypothetically.
Right. Would you get a DNA test when the child was a little baby?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
I would say in most scenarios, yes. Yeah. Now, let's say, let me give you a hypothetical. Let's say I was dating someone and we decided to have a child, which is not going to happen, but let's just, for your argument's sake, let's say. I think a lot of it would depend on the scenario. So let's say we were living together or we were married. Mm-hmm. Maybe not in that scenario. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Like I said, it depends on the scenario.
Would you do it behind her back?
No. I mean, especially if the child, it's really hard for me to say. That particular situation, his mother and I were not together at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So we were still seeing each other.
You were still smashing.
I was still smashing. Okay. That's true. But we were not in an exclusive relationship. Okay. And I was seeing other people as well. Mm-hmm. Clearly she was seeing other people as well too. But so in the last month or so, I have accepted this, and I didn't even think before. I thought, no, this is not. But now I understand that she targeted me.
You were a target.
I was picked. Yeah. I was selected.
She trapped you.
Yes.
She trapped you.
Twice. Thank you. Twice. Yes. Now I had not accepted that until recently. Oh. Before, I just was like,
being a nice guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so that right, exactly. So the scenario with his actual father, my scenario was better.
Yeah.
And so there you have it.
Better pickings.
Yeah. So that makes me develop trust issues with you females. Yeah, it's true. So going full circle here, I'm not having children because I've already done that. Yeah. Now, I was there when he was born. I was there for the first words. I was there for first days of school, first steps, all of that kind of stuff. And even though it was not my actual child, I thought it was, so I still enjoyed the same, stuff. And I've already done it. It's overrated. Okay. The end.
All right.
But stepfather, I can do that. Because there's no big commitment attached to that from the standpoint of you already know what it is. It's like you women say, if you want to do something else, tell me up front and then let me make the decision. Like I already know this is not my child. I already know. So it's like you can't lie to me about nothing because I already know. What?
good perspective.
So I'm crazy.
Yes.
I'm scorned.
Hey, a black man scorned.
I'm crazy though.
You just scorned a little bit under the edges.
I don't see how.
You a little burnt.
I don't see how. Yeah. So that I was writing another book.
What,
Not about
two?
myself. Not about myself. No, I said all I had to say about myself. I'm talking about as far as I was going to write because I wanted to help you women. But I've also decided now.
We don't need help.
No, I know, and I'm not going to help y'all because I was going to tell women the reason that men cheat. And I've been working on this book for 2 years. And I thought about it, and I said, I was talking to 20 different guys because I have concluded that there are 20 reasons why men cheat.
Okay.
And I had 20 guys, 20 different perspectives. And I was going to put this book out. And on a whole movement. And then I realized, and then some guys were mad at me.
Right.
Like, yo, what's wrong with you? Why would you tell them, you know, why would you do this? I'm like, nah, they need to know. And then I thought about it, and I said, fuck y'all. I ain't telling y'all nothing.
Well, we don't need 20 reasons.
I'm not telling y'all none of them. I mean, I'm not going to go in depth about it. I mean, I've talked about it on shows before.
Why
but
do women cheat?
I don't know. You tell me that. Why do women cheat?
I'm not breaking the woman code.
Well, I think women cheat because some of the same reasons that men cheat. Women cheat because they're not getting something that they want in their relationship. Right?
That's why.
Be it money, be it love, be it affection, be it time. But I think what you always have to do is define first what is cheating. That's the most difficult thing because you have to agree because cheating are different people's different things. Is getting a phone number cheating? Okay, well.
What you need a bitch phone number for? I'm the only phone number you should have.
Okay.
Besides your mom.
My client, and I'm trying to get a client.
What do you need a client for?
I'm in business.
Oh.
So.
You have a different number for your business.
Yeah, it's going to dinner with somebody cheating.
Why I can't come?
You're at work.
Then you make it around the time that I get off.
No, this is a good time right now. Because, you know, I mean, so, you know, you have to define those things, of course. Is kissing somebody cheating?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Why are you going around kissing somebody?
So, like I said, I don't agree with all the things that you're saying. So.
Why are you going around kissing someone,
If I was married to, okay. Let's create a disaster scenario. Let's say that I was married to that child's mother, right? And I'm going to tell you something funny. We've never talked about it. Never even crossed either one of our minds to get married. But let's pretend that I had been married to her, right? And or we got married after he was born. And then I find out, you know, that the paternity is, you know, negative. Is that grounds for a divorce?
I would.
Now, what would that have been based on, though?
Lies.
So you're getting divorced on the line?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what if we got married after he was born?
What do you mean you got married after he was born? That means she cheated on you if he wasn't yours.
No. No, because like I said, the exact scenario that we had, which is we weren't together at the time that he was conceived.
Right.
So let's say a year and a half later, after he's born, 2 or 3 months old, then we got married.
Okay.
So when he was conceived, we weren't together. Now we're together.
All right. And then
So,
you find out he's not yours?
6 years later.
6 years later?
Would I have been, could I have divorced then? Would I have had reason?
It's up to you, though.
So the answer is no.
But it's up to you. It would be up to you if you were my husband, if you want to leave me not for this fatherless little boy.
So now, okay, so that's fine. So you're saying it's up to you. Of course, everything's up to you, but I got you. So now, if I went to dinner with somebody, if I went to dinner with another woman, could she divorce me for cheating? No, because that's not cheating. I'm just poking holes in what you said.
Why not?
So she's like, okay, we have this 6 years of marriage, but you went to Outback with that bitch. Take your ring back. You sound ridiculous.
Some people would do that though.
No, they can work that out. Okay, so
what out? There's nothing to work out. That's still a lie.
So she found somebody's number. Whose number is this in your phone? I
don't play.
But you wouldn't get divorced over that.
It's be some issues, and I might think about it. I don't know.
Okay, so
I went through my husband's phone.
Really?
Right.
Does he know this?
Yes, because I have his code to get in.
Okay. You have his code to get in his phone?
Yes, and he has mine too.
Okay, so y'all have nothing to hide.
No, we don't.
So why you need a code?
What do you mean why I need the code? Because if I need to use his phone.
But here's what I'm saying. You need the key to the house. I get that. You need the key to his car. I get that. Why you need the key to his phone?
Because I might need to make a phone call.
And then he'll unlock it for you.
But he might not be in the room.
Then you don't need his phone.
What do you mean I don't need his phone?
Why would you need his phone? You have your own phone.
Because I might need a number. I might need to use it.
So you look through his photos.
Yeah. I went through his video. And it was a video, right? Like, this is so crazy. It's a video, right? And it's this girl dancing, and she just backing it up like this, right? And he was recording it like this, right? So I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And I went ham, right? Well, it was me.
And that's what y'all get. That's what y'all get.
He was like, "You are." Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm
glad.
I took it. I was so embarrassed
You should have been.
because I didn't remember.
Did you
that
show
right.
off? Did you show off about it?
Yes, I went crazy. I was like, "You niggas is no good. You can't even get married." I was going off at 100.
Did he let you perform first?
Yes.
Good. He let you perform.
Yes.
So when you was making it up to
And
him,
he was like, "Let's go. Let's look at the video again. Let's look at it slowly."
So after you had your
He's
foot
like,
in your
"You
mouth,
dummy. You don't know you had a tattoo of a butterfly on your back. You ain't see that."
So how was the makeup for him?
Very good. I was embarrassed like shit.
As you should have
I
been.
didn't remember that video.
So I'm glad you said that.
'Cause I was-
So women can be wrong.
Yes.
So y'all can jump to conclusions
And sometimes be wrong.
and sometimes be wrong. Even if you have your own business, you can jump to conclusions and sometimes be wrong. Can we take a break?
Yeah.
I'm having a moment here. Let's take a break and let's come back and let's talk about Johnny Blaze.
Let's blaze.
And we need to check out this sex tape and see whether or not she did her job. Does big butts mean that it's going to be good?
Does big yeah?
I say yeah, it does.
Just because you have a big butt
It's
doesn't
what you
mean
make
that
it. It's what you make
But
it.
it doesn't mean that you know how to do everything in the bedroom because you choose to have, or you went and got a big butt, or you were born with a big butt. Doesn't mean that you know how to fuck or know how to take dick or suck one. That has nothing to do with your butt.
Okay. We'll be back.
That's like when they say skinny girls' pussies is deep.